The United States-based philanthropic organization, in a response to a letter written to its president Darren Walker by Foreign and Diaspora Affairs PS Korir Sing'oei, has refuted claims of funding the ongoing anti-government demonstrations in the country. Through their social media platforms, the foundation distanced itself from claims of funding the protests. Foreign and Diaspora PS Korir Sing'oei, in a letter dated 19th of July 2024, raised concerns over the organization's funding of various activities in the country. According to the PS, the foundation sent funds amounting to 752 million shillings to various civil society organizations in the country, Sing'oei questioning the correlation of the funds and recent protests against the government. In a rejoinder, the foundation said, and I quote, "As a charitable foundation with global presence, our grant making is transparent and readily available on our website. This includes a database showing where our funds go, as well as highlighting from our rich history in East Africa and around the world." The foundation further cautioned protesters against any actions that advocate for violence.
We issue this statement.
This comes as civil society organizations in the country refuted claims of them fueling protests against the Kenya Kwanza administration by funding the demonstrations.
Deeply concerned by the recent letter by the government of Kenya implying that civil society organizations fund and support unlawful behavior and unruly protests, which are a stark contradiction to our work. We categorically repudiate these unfounded accusations and ask the government to remain true to the Constitution and protect independent civil society organizations and the media in Kenya.
The organizations led by Kenya Human Rights Commission, the Institute for Social Accountability, Transparency International, among others, argued that the claims undermine the work of CSOs in the country, calling on the government to uphold the rule of law.
The allegations that civil society organizations are complicit in promoting illegal activities undermines the invaluable work that they have done to strengthen our society and is aimed at tarnishing the perception of civil society to the citizenry we serve. In recent months, civil society organizations have risen to initiate rapid response interventions to meet the pressing and overwhelming needs and concerns of Kenyans who have been affected by the crisis.
DCI boss Mohamed Amin did not escape the wrath of the civil societies following the recent spate of abductions, the CSOs demanding for his immediate resignation.
The Directorate of Criminal Investigation, the Director, Mr. Mohamed Amin, admitted to the nation that the unlawful and illegal abduction of Mr. Macharia Gaitho was a case of mistaken identity, a clear confirmation that the DCI has been abducting Kenyans and peaceful protesters. We strongly call for his immediate resignation and that he be held accountable before a court of the law.
While noting the importance of CSOs, the organizations cautioned the police over use of excessive force and undermining the freedom of the press.
Prominent human rights organizations in the country have been subjected to an increase in acts of intimidation, harassment and threats by the authorities, as well as threats against partners that fund their human rights work. These attacks and threats have also been unleashed upon the media and individual journalists. We call upon the government and all stakeholders to protect the Kenyan civic space.
Their sentiments come at a time when the Gen Z protesters are vowed to go on with their anti-government demonstrations scheduled for Tuesday the 23rd. Ian Kitani, K24 TV.